Welcome to another Q&A Thursday with Bettina of Active Hands Yoga. That's www.activehandsyoga.com. And today it is raining outside. That's why I'm sitting just inside of my balcony to make this video for you. And I had a question from one of my beginner students about a home practice. And I think it's great that everybody develops a home practice because eventually that's the ideal way to practice, is to have a really steady home practice that you can practice anywhere when you travel, when you're maybe sick and can only do 10 minutes of yoga. There's always something to be said, I think, to be practicing in a community with other people who can support you, who can show you what's possible, who show you maybe there's different ways to really enjoy an asana posture. But I also think it's important to also start developing your own practice, because in the end, yoga is about your individual relationship to your body. So for an advanced yoga student, I would say to do stuff on your own and to let your body almost tell you what is good for the body that day. So I think even as a beginner student, it's great to establish that routine for yourself of having more yoga in your life. So it's not just, hey, one day a week, come to yoga class, but maybe twice a week, 3 times a week, where you maybe practice what you've learned in class at home. And when you come to class, you're learning. So, a lot of people, they come to yoga class to practice already what they know, which is great just to get any yoga in. But I think it's good to think of, come to class to learn something new and to practice at home what you've already learned. So, it's not a big deal if you can't remember everything from class. I told my beginner student, the foundation of a lot of yoga classes now is the sun salutation, of which there are countless variations. And the sun salutation is great. It's a great warm-up for the body. It also includes many elements of yoga. So you have a standing posture. You have a backward bending posture in the upward facing dog or the cobra. You have a half inversion with the downward facing dog. You have, depending on how you do it, you can have also a balancing posture. So there's basically many elements of yoga in this one sequence. And it's a great sequence for beginners because you're on your feet, and that's when you'll be least likely to hurt yourself, because we're so used to being on our feet. We are comfortable on our feet. We know our boundaries on our feet. So it's a great it's a great sequence to not hurt yourself in, and it's a great sequence because it includes many different aspects of the yoga. And actually you can do it on repeat. You can do it 108 times. You can do it 12 times, up to you. You can just do it right out of bed. You don't even have to think so much about it until it really feels as comfortable as your breath. So for beginner students, if you want to start a home practice, I heartily recommend it. And I recommend just doing a sun salutation A, sun salutation B, or any other variation. And it's a great way to start your day. That's why it's called Salutation to the Sun. So that's it for this Q&A Thursday with Bettina, that's me, of Active Hands Yoga. That's www.activehandsyoga.com.